Yo, what's up YouTube? So, it's been a while. I promised I was gonna make like loads and loads of videos weekly, blah 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 blah, keep you all up to date with my progress, so on and so forth, but alas, you've seen none of this because I've been really lazy. And plus, I see a lot, well, most of the people that follow me already know and see usually, so I just talk to you directly rather than posting online. So, what have I been up to? For 5 weeks, first weekend after the event, I went on a little holiday to France, as you can see from the photos. Yeah, I pretty much ate my way through northern France, having bread, which I missed for a long time. Lots of pain au chocolat, lots of croissants, lots of little cakes that only the French can make and make so well. Also had a lot of this thing, if you are not too familiar with it. It's called an omelette. It's a sausage, a type of sausage. It's awesome. It's not for everyone. It's made from chitlins, as the Americans call it, which is basically what is it? It's like pig intestines. So it's pig intestines, inside pig intestines. That's really good, and only the French can make it. Or make something sound so bad, taste so good. Here's another shot of me eating another one. I must have eaten 7 of these over the weekend. It was a long weekend. And also, I was drinking, and I hadn't been drinking for a long time, and it was quite enjoyable. So Michelle and I, my partner, we had a good time. We drove over to France and, you know, just ate our way through there. And kind of not forgot about training and eating healthy, so on and so forth. So essentially, life got in the way of my training. But alas, that's what happens. You know, I don't get paid for this, so there's no point obsessing over it. On a separate weekend, I spent from, well, it wasn't really a weekend, it was a Wednesday evening to Saturday evening. I went to Ibiza. Ibiza. So if you don't know what it is, for the non-Europeans, or you've never heard of it, it's a massive party island, and you know what happens on party islands. You party, you don't really work out, you don't really eat healthy. And that's what happened. Drank a lot, went clubbing, went drinking, went eating. I think my only exercise was walking around from the car to the apartment, which was about a 20-minute walk. But hey, again, it's a holiday, and I like it, and I had a good time. Yeah, I think I went for a couple of runs just to keep my weight down in check. Apart from that, nothing. Quite boring. So immediately after my win, I decided to muck around with my diet because I wasn't really consuming that much carbs and it wasn't making me happy. You know how carbs make you happy. Carbs is fun. So I decided to experiment by doubling my carbs and just adding another 500 calories to my daily dose of calories. And surprisingly, nothing happened. I didn't get fat. I didn't die. The world didn't collapse or implode. So yeah, so a hint to anyone on a strict diet: you can experiment, test, obviously in small amounts. Don't just go double everything because you'll probably get fat or something. But yeah, everything, lots of things work for lots of different people, and there is no one cure. So yeah, it was cool. So it made me happier. I ate more carbs. I didn't have to chew on so much chicken, and I wasn't really using any supplements. I also stopped a lot of my supplements since Kent. I stopped creatine, glutamine, BCAAs, and L-carnitine. I kind of look the same, so I'm not really sure if they were helping me or just, you know, something for my pay to go and go to. But yeah, this is something else that you can experiment with if you're using a lot of supplements. Try stopping them, see if you look the same. Then if you do, then I guess it wasn't doing a lot. The only ones I kept are protein, because that's kind of sensible. Multivitamins, that's also sensible. And calcium. What else is that? Cod liver oil, fish oil, and yeah, that's about it really. Just the basics supplement wise. I'm sure you can get most of those through food, but I've read enough scientific reports or articles on them and their benefits, so I'm happy enough. Whereas the others are kind of like on or off. So, how is my preparation going? My preparation is okay. It's not, I haven't been as you saw in the last bit, I have not been as strict as what I was for my first competition. Firstly, because I think, you know, I wasn't really expecting to do another comp immediately. I was kind of planning on some holidays, stuff like that, drinking with some friends, eating whatever I wanted. Yeah, my mindset wasn't geared for it, but I'm still happy that I made it, and I'm going to do my best. But yeah, I think next year I'll plan to hopefully make it again, and I'll be more mentally prepared. I still look fine, but I did read an article the other week about a real condition called bigorexia. I'll leave a link. And then I think I'm suffering for that, like with anyone else that goes to the gym. Yeah, bigorexia. Google it. I look fine. This is what I look like. I guess you want to see. This is 8 p.m. And I just had dinner, so you know it's not my best. I look best in the morning. So yeah, I won't be disgusting, but I'll you know, those people, they always think they're never good enough, and they always think they can look better, and I do think I can improve on some things. But yeah, I'll probably leave that for next year after this competition, and I can plan for my next assaults. So this morning I weighed myself and I was 77.9. It's the same weight that I was on the Monday of the Kent competition, with the competition on Sunday. This week the competition is on a Saturday, so I have less time, and it's a Tuesday already. Yesterday I weighed myself, I was 1.2 kilos heavier. So I lost 1.2 kilos in a day, mainly water I think. Yeah, and bloatedness. But yeah, so hopefully I can drop some more weight by the weekend, and it's the weight that I want to drop. I think I look fuller anyway. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, my eyes playing tricks. Wishful thinking. But yeah, so I'm aiming for hopefully 76.5-ish Saturday comp day. I'm trying a slightly different preparation approach compared to the last one. I think it'll work because, you know, I know my body enough, I think, and what it doesn't like and what it does like. So fingers crossed, it's all good. Okay, so about the competition itself, if you can see on your screens right there, this is a picture of Ricky Beckford. He's the current champion of my category. He's from Essex in near London, and he looks pretty good to me. You know, I think he's slightly taller than me. He has much better hair. So if it came down to hair, he's got me hands down. Yeah, and also just read in the news that he came third in the Arnold Classic Europe for 2015 in Madrid over the weekend. That's a big deal, mind you. It's a very big deal. So yeah, that's very impressive. I'm very happy for him. So those are the kinds of things that can come my way, I guess, if I do if I do well, or so on and so forth. Yes. So yeah, this is the guy to beat. There will be others from different parts of the UK. So the guys invited from Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, northeast of England, northwest of England, east, west, blah, everyone. So this is probably it's gonna be a big field. I think I think the winner of the Saturday gets invited again to the Sunday to get the best of the best. I think that's what they did the last few years. So if that happens to be me, I have to stay back on the Sunday and perform, compete. But if not, I'm having a big night in Nottingham with Michelle on the Saturday night. So I'm staying 2 nights anyway. Friday night, Saturday night. No matter what happens, I'll be in Nottingham the whole weekend. Plus, I'll probably watch the competition on the Sunday, see how everyone looks, because you know they are the winners of all the whole year. So there should be, yeah, everyone should be looking tip top, my opinion. So this last little video perfectly sums up how lazy I've been the past few weeks. I tried to do some posing practice at the gym. I went for about 1 minute and I just wasn't in the mood. And I went home, which is not me at all, I guess. But yeah, should be funny. I'm not in the mood. And to wrap things up, I know this has been a really long video, so some of you have probably skipped through a lot of it. I would have, but you know, trying to catch up with 5 weeks of stuff. If you did like it, please subscribe or click the like button, or even if you didn't like it, you can click the dislike button. Yeah. I welcome all questions, comments, feedback, and yeah, wish me luck. I'll see you again sometime soon. I will be making hopefully another video. No promises, but yes, have a good night.